Highway Trust Fund battle deepens, pickup truck recalls expand, and Volvo Construction bolsters its U.S. position. That and more on Construction News Tracker, brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. U.S. Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx has notified all state DOTs that effective next month, his agency will stop sending out regular reimbursement checks for projects underway or approved, instead reverting to a pay-as-you-go plan when gas tax funds become available. Foxx has insisted that the trust fund is nearly exhausted, and when it falls below a $4 billion threshold, that's when the new reimbursement plan will take effect. For many states, it could mean a complete shutdown of infrastructure projects or a significant cutback, directly impacting thousands of construction jobs. ARTBA, the Road and Transportation Builders Association, has instituted a complete website for interested parties to use to influence members of Congress on the pending crisis. You can find it at tmaw.org. The House has all but shut down any idea to hike the gas tax, which has not been raised since 1993, while the Senate has reached a deal to pay for the shortfall that faces the present debacle through the midterm election cycle and the balance of 2014. The June 2014 unemployment picture is shaped up as glowing, a gain of 288,000 jobs, 6,000 of them in construction, dropping the monthly rate to 6.1%, the best since September 2008, adding up to 1.4 million jobs added this year. Calling on GM and Ford new pickup owners, both companies have issued recalls in the past weeks. For GM, 428,000 2014 and 15 Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras, Tahoes, and Suburbans, and 2015 Yukon vehicles are tagged. GM says the transfer case control mode software needs to be recalibrated, as some have tended to slip from drive to neutral. This includes vehicles sold in Canada as well. Meanwhile, Ford's recall is significantly smaller. Some 5,600 2014 F-150 pickups are under this notice to repair an incorrectly installed sensor magnet on the electronic power assist steering gear. Now, this is a serious issue, and Ford has told dealers not to sell anymore until corrections are made. For further information, contact each company's website or talk to your dealer. Amid the rolling hills of southeast Pennsylvania lies the new Volvo Construction Equipment Customer Center and Manufacturing Complex. Outside the town of Shippensburg, the international company has planted its home for North America. A dedication ceremony was held recently, and we were there. And I took the occasion to talk with Volvo CE North America's president, Goran Lindgren.
We have consolidated the business here, the headquarters, and then we also have invested in the factory with localized products, and now we have this customer center to...
The $100 million facility is state-of-the-art and designed to give customers and dealers support, training, and information on company machines in the 20,000 square foot building and demo area that includes a test track and other features, built on a 40-acre tract in just 6 months. Volvo employs about 1,000 at the plant that builds 50 models of construction equipment ranging from wheel loaders, compactors, graders, and articulated haulers. Updating recent statistics, AGC is reporting that construction firms added jobs in 218 of 339 metro areas over the past year, while 30 states saw progress between April and May of 2014. And here's the breakdown. The best job gains were in the Dallas-Plano, Texas area, as well as St. Cloud, Minnesota. The most severe job losses came in a diverse area: Bethesda, Rockville, Maryland, Gary, Indiana, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. You can see more at agc.org. Meanwhile, Reed Construction data reports total construction spending continues to inch forward, with new residential construction leading the way at 1.4% to $234 billion in April. 31 straight months of gains for the seasonally adjusted rate. Non-seasonally adjusted spending grew by 8.9% from the previous year. An interesting report out of Harvard University's Joint Center for Housing Studies claims all those young millennials now living with their parents are about to move on. The Harvard study says over the next 10 years, this population segment will make up 24 million new households nationwide and transform the housing market as we know it. A litany of named contractors has begun work on a multi-billion-dollar gas cracker plant for ExxonMobil near Baytown, Texas. Mitsui Engineering and Heavy Industries, Bechtel, and Linde are involved in construction of the complex that'll turn shale-derived natural gas into plastics and other materials. 10,000 construction workers will be needed before completion in 2017. In closing, if you observe all the rules of life, chances are you'll overlook most of its opportunities. This is Construction News Tracker, watching out for the industry that makes the world a better place. Brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. We're on Facebook at /4constructionpros and Twitter, where you can share us with friends or leave a comment using hashtag Construction News, as the streaming web never ends.